So, Craig, share your first impressions after the very first practice in a new cycle.
Well, I think it's a fresh beginning, right? So for me, it's nice to get back on the ice and to see all these new players, coming into this national team program. It's exciting, and you could see the excitement in their faces this morning when they arrived and they showed up, the happiness and the pride. And so we had a good first meeting prior to getting on the ice, and we kind of welcomed them into the program. Talked a lot about how we want to play as a country, and then we took some steps to introducing them to that system and style of play. So I thought we went out and had a good practice. There was good energy. A lot of guys traveled from a long distance to be here, and I think practice went well this morning.
The roster is full of new and unexpected names. How you pick the players for this tournament?
Well, good question. It's now. I think because we're at the beginning of a new cycle, right? And we have to look at what's the ultimate goal of the program, and that's to get it back into the Olympics. And so it's kind of anew. And we felt that it's really important to send messages and signals out to all the players, young players, that if they're playing well and they are eligible to be a part of our program, we want to give people opportunity to show us what they can do. And so we want to kind of widen the net as far as how many players, talent pool we have to look at. And so we're really trying right now at this stage to bring in as many new young players as we can that we think show potential and promise to be national team players. Well, it's a huge honor to be invited here, especially as a Russian player or an import player that we're looking to maybe bring into the program. So first and foremost, we want to see that sort of pride to be here. We want to see someone who can assimilate into our team and to our culture and show that they're a good teammate. And then obviously they have to bring with it good play. And I think if they can do that, then there is opportunity for people to join us.
Have you already set any goals for the upcoming tournament?
Well, obviously we want to go there and do as best we can, right? But we're also realistic, and we also know that we're going with a very, very young team, very inexperienced team at the national team level. And what that provides us is an opportunity to see where we are with these young players and see which ones show good promise, and to essentially just take a check mark of where we're at. And yeah, that's really I think the goal of this upcoming tournament. More evaluation.
And the last question. Recently you lost Grabowski as an assistant coach, but got him as a general manager of the national team. What are your expectations from his new position, and what role he will play in the team this season, national team?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's, I think it's a great move for the Federation to have Grabber be a part of the management. With his experience as a player at the highest levels, he knows exactly what it takes as a player to be inside this program, to perform at a high level on the national team scale. But he also brings with him a wealth of information on how to plan, how to identify talent, how to help us develop talent. And I think he's going to be really valuable in the sense that he's going to really work hard to bring a style of play and a common process for all national teams from the U16, U18, U20 program. So we're all trying to follow one direction. We're trying to build the same habits in players. We're looking to identify the same qualities and then develop them up the ladder so that we can, you know, not have different teams going in different directions, and hopefully some players are going to filter through to the national team. We want to start early and build the same messages, build the same styles of play, build the same habits. And so he's going to really work hard, I think, to bring all coaches together and to build one way. And I think ultimately that will serve the country really well moving forward for years to come.